Hello and welcome back to the Inspirational Goodies channel. I'm Debbie with Inspirational Goodies, and today I have a Oracle deck walkthrough for you. It's a very special Oracle deck from Colette Baron-Reid, and it is Postcards from Spirit. Now, this is a really different Oracle deck, as you will see in a minute, so I hope you enjoy this walkthrough, and it will let you know if this is a deck that you will want to have. I saw a review of it that said it's mostly a personal deck and not necessarily a reading deck, and I kind of disagree, but then again, I enjoy doing readings for people. So the box is really super cool. It's very easy to open and close. The cards will fit in there and be stored very easily. If you've watched many of my videos, you know I don't like most boxes. This box is actually one that I will use. Now, the guidebook is interesting because, as you will see in a minute, you don't really need one. However, what is in this fold-out card is information on how to work with the deck, why she created the deck, and whether you need to draw multiple cards or if you only need to pull one card for a reading or for a message. And then on the back, it gives you the standard about the author, about the artist, and about Hay House. So if I didn't mention it, this is a Hay House deck, and this is really unusual for a Hay House deck. So I'm quite impressed that they did this with her. So, as you can see, they are actually postcards. And on the back of each postcard is a message. And it is a message from Spirit. And I specifically chose the hummingbird reading cloth for this deck because many people get messages from Spirit in the form of hummingbirds or butterflies. So I'm not going to try and read this all to you, but each card has a very distinct message that is meant to help you out with something that you may be struggling with in your life. And the cards themselves are very beautiful on the front, and as you can see down here is a message. You are divine beauty. So that might be a little bit difficult to read, so this is going to be a good deck for you to watch the whole flip through so you can see if these are cards that you want to actually use. So this one says celebrate life. There's some artwork in the middle. It's very subtle. And there is a message and an affirmation on the back. I'm not going to try and read them all, but I did want to point that out because they are all slightly different. So I actually can't read this one. So be mindful of that. This one says celebrate life. And here's a beautiful hummingbird with love. The backs are fortunately very easy to read. So even though the fronts may be a little bit more artistic and hard to read, the backs are very easy to read. So also, I should point out this is a matte finish deck, and if you were to turn it on its side, it's the normal Hay House size Oracle card, and the cardstock is their very nice weight Oracle card stock. I like the color palette. This is going to be an interesting deck to read with. What I see it being used as in readings is either a card to set the tone for a reading or a card to end a reading with. I do have other decks that are messages from Spirit, and I don't know if it'll blend with those very well or if this wants to be used on its own in conjunction with tarot decks and tarot readings. It's a very interesting deck to me, very different. There are 52 cards. So it's a very well thought out deck. You are magic. With love. I know there are a lot of people who are trying to connect with loved ones that have passed on, and this may be a very gentle deck for them. And also, you know, not necessarily connecting with people in spirit, but connecting with your own spirit guides. So be fearless. This is a message that can be from your own spirit guides. It doesn't have to be from people who have passed on. I'm going to move these out of the way because it's kind of getting hard to put these down. Live your dreams. Celebrate life. It seems like there are some cards that have the same little message on the front, but they're going to have a different message on the back. So, life loves you more than you know. I think these are, it's going to be really interesting. I will use these in the Oracle card of the day and read them out for people who need some of these messages. Yep, celebrate life, celebrate life. The artwork is very subtle. Let me know if you resonate with this artwork or if it's too subtle, if the messages are too subtle. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts. And if you have this deck and you work with it, how do you work with it? So I'm very interested to hear. And look at that, the very last one is a unicorn, and you are magic. So again, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when I post Oracle card of the day with this deck, and also when I post new Oracle and Tarot card walkthroughs.